Hello everyone, we're live. Good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones wherever you might be. I'm Emma and welcome back to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent. Welcome back to Extreme Meatpunks Forever, now on Season 2, bound by Ash, after Season 1 turned out to be just about one stream long. I mean, it was a long stream, but yeah. By all accounts, this one's longer, so here's hoping. Yeah. If you were here last time, you'll have seen, like I say, the whole first season of the game, in which we play as 4 disaster queer punks with mechs made of meat who are fighting neo-fascists. Yeah. That's pretty much the long and short of it. When we last left off, a mysterious man hired by a mysterious rich person had just briefly brought the sun back because that was stolen a while back, apparently. Right around when we transitioned to Hellzone America, which is where we live. And brought the sun back and dropped it on a town that we were teaming up with some other punks from. So we didn't stop that. But hey, we killed the guy, so... But now we're off to the mountains to see what we can find and who might be behind this whole awful authoritarian terrorist conspiracy. The sun murdered Hope, exactly. Both ominous and completely true. Just a quick content warning before we get started. I don't have a list of specific content warnings for this season, but in the first one, I'm assuming we have more of the same. There will very definitely be a warning for body horror, because, you know, mechs made of meat, and stuff associated with that. Also, general trauma, references to homophobia, transphobia, racism, and obviously we're fighting fascists, so they will occasionally be fascist at us. Yeah, I think that's most of the stuff to cover. Let me just reassure you, if it's anything like the first game, all these topics will be treated with the gravity they deserve. Okay, before I hedge anymore, should we just get into this? God, it's good to actually be playing this. Like I say, I was backed in the Kickstarter all the way through, and then it came out, and I was like, I still haven't played the first game, I'll have to do that first. And then I didn't. And then it was now. But hey, I played the first game, so let's do this, shall we? New game. Yes, and also we have really neat ASCII art backgrounds. And is this just picking up straight where we left off? Hey! It's me again, the narrator. You remember me? Yes, yes I do. Don't I just hate when then becomes now? I know, linear time, frankly homophobic. Yeah, it's been a little while, sorry about that. No, that's fine, it's been literally 2 days from my perspective. Stories take a while to tell properly. Thanks for your patience. So, where were we again? Right, Mount Refuge. The end of the beginning. If you don't mind me asking, there are a few details I need to fill in. My memory isn't quite what it used to be. How do you want to jog my memory? Load a save from Season 1, answer questions about Season 1. I didn't play Season 1, or slide you a 20? Okay, so I don't know what choice points there were. Interesting. I should... Hopefully this will work. Okay, looking for it. Yep, there it is. Fully complete save too. Thanks, that's all I need. Ah, God, I love it when we have proper integration like this. Let's just go over your choices in Season 1. Again, wasn't aware I was making that many choices. Jason ignored the Bloodsport game to talk about his plans. Oh, right, this is just all the dialogue choices. The group decided to let the Sun Cultist Ed tag along. Ah, yes. Yes, we did. He was great. And Brad kicked Liana's ass. But they both stayed with the group. Sam talked to the man on his way to destroy Hopeville. Oh, right, yes. We ran into him in the desert first. And later that episode, Leanna met her clone, at which point the two fought to the death. And we won. Leanna won, or at least one of the Leannas did. Brad told Sam his full name. Oh, and it was the best thing ever. It's, what was it? Bradley Fighting Vehicle Danger Ultra Brad, which... Chef kiss, no notes. And Leanna is oblivious to Sam's crush on Brad. And vitally, the man who killed Hopeville died with it. That night, at the end of everything, Sam had a dream about a mysterious figure named Astra. Our story begins 2 days after the battle for Hopeville. Oh, and as ever, when I'm starting a new game, let me know if the sound level's right. The music's sounding a bit loud, but that might just be my headphones. I mean, the levels look alright to me. But hey, let me know if you want it tweaking at all. Our heroes, Sam, Cass, Brad and Leanna, have embarked from their overlook above the ashen crater of their worst mistake to the edge of Rosarts. Thanks for the pronunciation guide. I mean, if I needed it, I would have needed it when it came up in the last game, and also, it's a pun, I get it. They've encountered little resistance so far. Everything's been quiet. There's been little conversation as well. Everyone's still shaken from what happened at Hopeville. It looks like it's going to be another quiet day. Until... God, I love it when we get insert art and we can see everything in a really different style. This is neat. So yes, here are our heroes, Cass, Leanna, Brad, Sam. Do I have to click to get off the art? Yes. Episode 1, Reignition. Insert R. Kelly joke here. Title art by Nick Freeman. Love seeing a credit. Hello? Hey, is this thing on? Oh my god, new graphics. Ah, things look better. Character art looks different, which will take a minute to get used to. Meatworld to Sam. Meatworld to Sam. Hearing you loud and clearly. What's up? Just making sure you remember how to pilot that thing. It's been a couple days since you last took point, so... You think I've forgotten everything about fighting in the last 2 days? Yes. Nah, I've got this. I mean, I'm assuming the systems will be the same as they were in the first season. You sure? Never the wrong time to practice. Oh my god, we actually have, like, different moods of character art. This is what Kickstarter money gets you. Seriously, I'm fine. Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you, though. Oh, we've now got a step forward into the punch. That's interesting. And animation for the teleport. This is exciting and new. And the 3D, the like parallaxing. Oh, this is swanky. Like, it's still very much a kind of low-tech aesthetic, but in a very swanky way. Is that a training dummy? When did Leanna find the time to make that? You left your mic on, dork. And the answer is, I found it. Right, mic off. Sorry. Hey, before you go, can you check that thing in the river for me? Don't want to leave that thing in the wrong hands. I'm fine using my mouse, so sure. Sounds radio clicks off. Something tells me I should try to avoid stepping in that water. Yep. So yes, if you missed the basic systems from last time... Oh, look at the reactive zoom. That's nice. Everyone say thank you to Emmy for their radios you hated but are clearly using. Yep. Emmy is a legend, thank you. But yes, basic systems. The mechs, our mechs and the mechs we'll be fighting are functionally immortal. So, graphics. The way to beat them is to knock them off an edge of a cliff or into a river or whatever. ASCII art explosions. Oh, this is neat. I stay out. I Okay, I can't manually zoom at all. That's a shame, but... A strange mech stands in front of Sam. Hi? You, Meatpunk. Just walk away. You don't want to do this. You bastards deserve nothing more than death. Seriously? Please? The Fash stops responding and flicks his claws out. There's no getting out of this without fighting. The Fash attempts to swim back to shore, but it's too late. The water's in his lungs. He falters, and eventually the river sweeps him away. Okay, so those auras around us are kind of our status effect build meters. In the last game, there were little circles above our heads. Interesting. A moment. Fractured. Oh, who are we? Should we be Astra? We don't know anything about Astra. You are Astra. As a devil, you don't technically have a mind of your own. Excuse me. That's every devil's dream, as far as you know, to have your own mind and body. Certainly your dream in any case. Until then, you live as a rogue neuron impulse, a runaway thought process. It's not a bad deal. You made it all the way from... Sath? Okay, you made it all the way from Sath to the Rosarks in just 200 years, hopping from body to mech to body. Eventually you'll find someone who'll let you take over fully. Wait, is this... Are we tying in We Know the Devil, which is an, as far as I knew, unrelated game, but of a similar vibe? Till then, you just have to be patient. Sense an opportunity as your new host, Sam, disconnects from his mech. Okay, so, right, we are being inhabited. Just a minor tweak to his mental state, and... he passes out. Just for a couple seconds. All the time you need. You raise an imaginary teacup full of blood in greeting as he appears in the same void you're trapped in. Ah, Sam. So nice of you to join me. He scowls at you. What do you want, Astra? Just some company and a place to stay. That's all. We both know that's not true. Yes, well, until you foist me off to someone else, it seems we're stuck together. Whatever, I'm waking up now. You smile, or... well, you try. His idea of you doesn't have a face. Such a pity. Oh, before you go, one more thing. You know you're a murderer, right? I did what I had to. You tilt your head mockingly. It's impressive. I've never lived inside a murderer before. Fuck off. Ah yes, that's your other warning, is that this is not going to be family friendly in really any way. If you didn't already get that from all the meat and murder. Ah yes, you'd better. It seems you're about to faceplant in a puddle of blood. I'll see you in your dreams tonight. No, it doesn't look like the actual games are connected, it's just, yeah, there's... I wonder if there's kind of reference being made here or whatever. Or maybe that game just lives in my brain and I think about it whenever anything that seems vaguely similar comes up, who can say. You wave him off as he wakes up again, just in time to give himself a nasty cut in his hand. You sigh internally. You know that trick with the disconnect pain isn't going to work again. That's okay though. In a few more days you won't need tricks anymore. There's nothing to be done until he loses consciousness again. You try to take a sip from your teacup full of blood and it dribbles down your face and onto your suit. Right. No math. Damn. Oh, Cass, you are looking a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, how was has taken point today. Not great. I had to kill someone. Shit. Back in Fash territory, huh? Yep. Brad, on the other hand, kind of adorable. But then, to be fair, Brad was already adorable. I swear. The creators said that they love We Know the Devil, so yeah. Again, it's all the same kind of scene. Nice! Not nice. Someone's dead because of me. Well, you stopped him from killing someone else? Probably. Oh, let's talk to Brad. Hey Brad, how you holding up? Great. You know me? Uh-huh. Really? Because that's the first thing you've said in 2 days. Why did I say 2 days? I just imagined that word. You okay, dude? Yes, Heather Flowers tweets in all caps. It's a thing. Yeah, I'm doing just fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. If you need to talk about anything, dude, just say the word. Actual emotional vulnerability, I think. Thanks, Lee. Of course, dude. Alright, y'all, I'd best head off. Meet me back here in an hour. I want to get out of this place before Brightfall. Water! Liana, Brad, let's go. We have to pick up supplies. Oh. Okay. Cass? I've gotta, ask for directions. Okay. Well, I guess we better get, going then. Cass walks one way while Sam, Brad, and Liana go the other. So, what's the name of this place anyways? Remember we passed a sign on the way in. Skin City, I think? Liana looks around. Not much of a city. You ever been to a proper one? A city, I mean. Spent a couple of years as a kid in HCC. That's not a city, that's sprawl. That's a town that got too big for its own good. Does HCC even have a worm system? No. Exactly. World building. Yeah, don't be like, so what's the big deal with murder? Sorry you had to kill a guy today. Yeah, it's okay. Well, it's not okay, but, you know. Yeah. My first few kills, I felt so sick every time. But you get used to it. Yes, they had a Kickstarter for a tabletop RPG. I know this because I backed it. I have a copy of that game coming when it comes out. By the time I turned 16, it was just another chore. Wait, by the time you turned 16? I know you killed your dad when you were a kid, but what the fuck happened after that? Did we cover that? Did we know she killed her dad? Okay. Can't remember if that conversation came up. You know. I really don't. Well, I ran away to the city, got a job as a boxer, and I have a talent for taking things too far. Real underground shit. I beat a guy to death, bare knuckle. My manager didn't tell me the truth about it until months later. Going up against me was a punishment. I always fought dirty. That's part of why I like going up against Fash these days. Yeah? When I fight, I don't just fight to win. I fight to maim, to kill. To make sure they won't ever go up against me again. I can't fix that part of me, and trust me, I've tried. so I might as well put it to good use, you know? Yeah, I get that. Hold on, what the... A lurching feeling fills everyone's stomachs as the world around them shifts. It's a sickening change, as though everything's both moving and staying still. When things settle, the three find themselves in an endless desert. The only structure nearby is a familiar-looking building. Wait, is that? The building's in two parts, one a squat, rectangular building, and in the other a series of pillars and troughs. Above it's a sign which simply reads, "The Blood Station." No way. What the hell? How do we... Brad stumbles to the side and throws up. You okay, Brad? Interdimensional travel is not fucking fun. Fucking oof noise. Ugh. Think I got it all out, though. Yeah? Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Well, guess we'd better go inside? You sure? Yeah, there's nothing else to do here. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Comedy Dude Chip has become Fuck It Dude Chip. Really. I feel like that's the transition we all go through at some point in our lives. Bone Queen eats all cops. Nice. The garden shall rise. I love the posters in the Blood Station. The inside of the Blood Station is dim. Outlines of snacks, perfectly normal posters, question mark, and beer bottles are all that I can see at first glance. Words. A young woman at the counter looks up slowly and then back down. Emily? Hello. Wait, no. What's her voice? Hello and welcome to... Oh, hey, it's you. Wow, I haven't seen you in 30 years. Your friend doing okay? He looks kind of rough. Yeah, I'm fine. Somewhere between the shelves, Leanna hears footsteps. Do we want to talk to Emily or go and see what the footsteps are about? What other denizens of the Blood Station there may be? Oh, we've got to talk to Emily. And not just because Emily's in the chat and I find that funny. Wait, 30 years? Yeah, wow, you haven't changed at all. Yeah, because it's only been about a week for us. Has it really been 30 years for you? You still kind of look the same. Yeah, I grew my hair out some, but like me age a lot slower than you guys, I hear. Technically, I'm 16 trillion years old, but in human years, I'm only 16. Wait, you've been a teenager for 16 trillion years? No, I've been a teenager for 3 trillion years. I officially became one when I turned 13 trillion. That's why they call us teenagers, you see? Yeah, I guess. Doesn't that make you older than the universe? Just go with that because it's what I immediately thought. Like, Meatworld's only a couple billion years old at best. Is that where you're from, Meatworld? Isn't everyone? No. Right now, we're in a pocket dimension outside of time and space. It's a sort of secret space. Anyone who comes in here sort of steps outside reality for a minute. And when you go back, you're right back when and where you were. Sometimes, if you time it right, you can even pass by yourself entering the store as you leave. So yeah, this place has always existed, and it will always exist, as long as the garden persists. Words. By the way, thanks for helping me out when you first visited me, all those years ago. You were a real help when you gave me a second chance to do my creepy spiel. Oh, are you the one who encouraged me to look up the labour laws in my pocket dimension? What? Sorry. Two versions of you from two different branches of your world came in and taught me different life lessons. We went Labour Laws because of course we weren't Labour Laws. I took both of them to heart, and now, not only am I a fantastic employee, I also hate my boss. Mood. I'm so confused. So was the other version of you when I told him about you. You two have so much in common. Me, and also me. Yep. Leanna rolls up to Sam. Hey, where are we going? Like in life? No, asshole, like what direction? Oh. I think Cass was looking into that. Right. Damn it. Why? There's this really hot trucker going to Devil's Teeth and we have to go with her. Okay. Look, why don't we finish up here, take her with us to talk to Cass, and then figure it out from there. That's reasonable. Can I just elope with her right away? No, sometimes the disaster lesbian urge must be suppressed. I thought I was a gay mess. What? Nothing? Oh my god, they've rendered that face perfectly. Sam had that expression sometimes in the first game, but this art just really sells it. Just, no. Okay, have fun at meeting other Emily. Anyways, you find the supplies we need? Damn it, right. Just then, Brad rounds the corner, his arms full of food, water, sleeping bags, and tent parts. A stranger follows close behind him. Go, 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 go. You think we lost him? Let's not stick around to find out. The stranger is already out the door. What? I stole these from a shadow monster and she did not look happy. A what? A shadow monster? Do I really need to explain more? Oh, I didn't know she was still back there. Don't worry about paying. Technically, she doesn't exist, and neither does the stuff you're holding. What? Yes, I know repressing the sapphic urges is hard and regrettable, but on the other hand, sometimes you've got bigger things to do, like fighting fascism. She's an ontological void, sort of a personification of nothing. The stuff she spits out is good and useful, but don't look at it too hard or it'll get nothingy. Okay. Behind him, Brad and Leanna speed out of the shop, leaving Sam and Emily alone. Have a day. Hey Sam, before you leave... Oh, what's up? You have, a passenger. I don't like to interfere in the affairs of other worlds, but that's a meat world devil lurking in your brain. Neural parasite that can jump from brain to brain. Lives off your hurt. They don't make them much nastier. It might take some doing, but since you're a friend, I might be able to kill it for you. Kill them? It's complicated, but I could take it into my own brain and starve it out. It'd hurt, but you were kind to me all those years ago. Huh. Yes, we have a parasite spirit living in our brain, but that doesn't mean we should necessarily just kill it. Like, get it on side, and then you've got a neural parasite devil on your side, and why would you not want that? I couldn't do that to Astra. Who? The devil living in my head, that's their name. Astra, they're torture. They spend so much time trying to mess with me. I can barely sleep anymore. Anytime I do, they're waiting for me. Waiting to go over all the ways I've messed up. Every awful memory. Oh hey, I've got one of those too. I didn't know we had a name for them. This has only been going on for a couple of days and I'm already fucked up. I don't know. But they're still a person. I can't kill somebody just because I don't like them. It's dangerous though. It'd take over your body in a second if you let it. But I guess it's your choice to make. Feel free to ask me any questions you have about it. Absolutely. You mentioned they feed off negative emotions? Yeah, kinda. Any strong emotion works, but pain is so much easier to cause than joy. It'll hone in on your weaknesses, figure out the ways you're already hurting, and push those buttons. Nobody's immune. Everyone has a weak point somewhere. And the longer it stays in you, the stronger it gets. It won't kill you. If you die, it dies. But it'll make you miserable. What exactly can they do to me? Not much, usually. The fact that it's strong enough to have a name, though, that's bad. What does that mean? The usual devil can control dreams and nightmares, and that's about it. Some of them torture you in your dreams, while others will just make you feel bad about your life choices. But if this one's well formed enough to have a name, what can they do? It can't control your body or anything like that, but it'll become more active while you're awake. Whispering in your ear, showing up at the edge of your vision. Try not to listen to it. How did they get inside my head? Through your mech, probably. That's how they go from mind to mind. They jump from human to mech to human again, which is a very biological parasite life cycle. I guess at some point in the past, someone with a devil passed it off to your mech, and then it went dormant for a while. Maybe a month, maybe 50 years. Hard to tell. I also couldn't tell you from where. Could have been anyone. You could try asking it, but I doubt you'd get an answer. Huh. My mech's used, just kind of found it abandoned, so... Yeah, no idea, could have been anyone. You could do the same thing to get rid of it, you know. Trap it inside someone else's mech, and they'll be on their way. Then it's someone else's problem. Huh. Thanks, that's all the questions I have. Okay. Thanks for all that. Of course. Sorry, it's all I could do. That's okay. I'd better go. It's not you. What? It's important you know that. It's not you. Some devils are tricky. They'll try to convince you that all those horrible thoughts are coming from you. That you're bad for having them. Having bad thoughts doesn't make you a bad person. All that matters is what you do with them. Remember that. Thanks. Do I smell a metaphor? And by metaphor I mean basically just the actual thing. And stay safe out there. I will. Have a day. Sam takes a look around the store one last time and heads outside. Outside, Brad, Leanna, and the stranger are all panting. Oh, hey. This metaphor may be ham-fisted. I'm so disappointed in you all. Hi. You the, trucker Leanna mentioned? Yep, I'm Vi. Nice to meet you. You too. That was A close one. It really wasn't. I was in there for like 5 minutes after you ran out the door. Never expected better from you, and I know it. I mean, fair. But you only came out 10 seconds after us? Yeah, time's weird in there. Whatever. We got the supplies and it's almost time to be cast. Let's roll! Wait, how do we leave? And as though reality sensed a question, the place starts to shift once more. Somehow it deposits them exactly where they left. Several hours later than they arrived. What the hell? Brad holds his hand to his mouth and bends over for a minute before straightening back up. I'm okay. Damn it, Cass is gonna be pissed. 4 of them quickly make their way back to the parking lot where they were supposed to meet Cass. When they get there, Cass is cornered by 2 cops and moves. Oh no, oh no. Look, I don't want any trouble. Well, trouble's what you got. Why are you out here this late? I'm just waiting for some friends. They should be here. Yeah, sure. Friends. Let's not move immediately to drama. Let's diffuse. What's happening here? Hey, stay back. Get the fuck back. What the hell? That does it. Oh, we have a fighter select screen. And they all have different models. This is neat. Honestly, I think Cash should get the chance. You are Cass. You jump between the 2 cops and run to your mech. One of them takes a swing at you, but it's too late. You're already through. You climb in the rib cage of your many-armed mech, almost tripping over your skirt. Words are still hard, alright? Damn thing's too fucking long. Not anything you can do about it, though. You grab the shoulder meter and strap yourself in. You clear your mind. Whisper your mech name. All or nothing. Shove your neck back onto the nerve spike. Contact. Something about that name is starting to feel wrong. No time to think about it, though. You've got to fight. Fight fast. You are all or nothing. The sweet summer air fills your new lungs as you stand. Their ability's still the same. Crush punches, air brake, and stronger the more long-term status effects they've got. Neat. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, they now have, like, telegraphing. That's adding a bit more. There we go. Ooh, and the air brake now has an animation. Neat. Come on, then. Oh no, I am crushed. That is bad. Yeah, there's definitely more kind of skill inherent to the combat system now. I like. Okay, I'm crushed. That's not ideal. Oh no. But long-term status effects are good for them, so also stop hitting yourselves. I should really dodge more. And also be hitting towards the actual water. And not getting punched so much. Oh no. Oh no. Stop playing tennis with me. Now, how does it feel to be a tennis ball? Take one down. Need to get around this one. There we go. It is nice having the new character models. We lost him. Well, oh no, wait. Well, that was close. What? What? Who the fuck are you? This is Vi. We met her while getting supplies. Cass looks Vi up and down and then gives Leanna a look, eyebrows raised. She's going to Devil's Teeth, and I thought... Oh no, we are going to enjoy this moment. You know, since you were going to get directions, and it's good to have people on the road, and you know, extra people taking watch. Yeah, we're going to Devil's Teeth too. My informants were less than helpful, but I was able to squeeze that much out of them. Actually, hey, that reminds me. Where the fuck were y'all? With me waiting for hours out there. A few more minutes and I'd been toast. Sorry, Cass. I think we kind of fell into a time hole. Is that like a metaphor, or... No, like a literal hole in time. It was weird. But on the plus side, we did get the stuff you asked for. Place. Well, guess we're here now. So, about Vi. Sure, why not? Sure, we could use an extra person. We'll be tight for a bit, but I'm pretty sure we... Yes! I mean... Cool. Nice. I'll keep pace, don't worry. Though, if you make trouble, you're out. Heh. Trouble is my middle name. Oh my god, wait, really? What? No, it's just an expression. Because danger literally is my middle name. It's true. Anyways, we should set up camp for the night. This looks like a good enough place, so... Bright slowly falls as the group sets up camp in the clearing. No campfire tonight, it's not safe. It's closes down. As the last of the bright slips away, the weeping spear trees begin to glow. The silence is warm, comfortable. So, weird first day back, huh? Funny how just a few days ago all of us were staring directly into what we thought was the end of the world. What? Well, everyone except you, I guess. How do you feel about it, Cass? Not great. I'm glad we're still alive, but that whole experience was real painful for me. I'm glad the man who made my life a living hell is dead, but I don't know, I feel like it's all my fault somehow. Honestly, I ain't ready to talk about it yet. Try Brad, he might have something to say about it all. Right. Sorry. It's fine. Again, I feel like we may be referencing bits of backstory that didn't come up. Hey, Brad. Hey! How you doing? Huh, you know. I don't. You've been really quiet the past couple of days. You okay? No, I'm not. I didn't want to worry any of you, but I don't know. You know the religion I was raised in, right? Yeah, yes, because he is an ex-sun cultist. There's this whole big fucked up thing that I'd rather not get into right now. The basic idea is that the sun's some kind of trickster god X, and it's our job to hunt it down and destroy it. But last week, we saw the sun. It was this giant fucking spear of fire from the sky. It was so much more powerful than we were taught. It killed thousands of people in an instant. The only reason we aren't dead is because we went on some dumbass quest, and we failed. How the night are we supposed to beat something like that? I know Cass has some plan, but I don't fucking know what we could possibly do to stop any of it. And I'm just so scared. I keep having nightmares about drowning in concrete. Every night since Hopeville. I don't know. I want to believe it's all going to be okay. But I just keep thinking about that pillar of flame. The next time it comes down is going to be on top of us. How long do we have to get out of the way? In Hopeville, it seemed to come down in an instant. How much time we have between knowing we're dead and actually dying? A second? 10 seconds a minute? I just can't stop thinking about that interval. Hugs are good, consent is good, asking for consent for hugs is double good. This is basic teachings from Emma today. What? Can I give you a hug? Yeah, that sounds nice. Sam hugs Brad. It's a warm hug and both of them linger in it. You're a good friend, Sam. Thanks, Brad. The rest of the night is uneventful. Brad fixes up Cass's mech while Sam keeps him company. Cass consults an outdated map of the area. They sigh as they realise that the best path forward is over a mountain. Leanna and Vi disappear off into the brush somewhere. I will not elaborate further. Good, terms of service. Eventually the bright goes black. One by one everyone crawls inside the tents to sleep. Their first day back in Fash territory complete, they need all the rest they can get. Oh. Leanna falls asleep, then Brad, then Cass, then Vi. Sam lies awake, staring at the roof of the tent, till he too falls under. At night, dream. You are Sam. Just like the last few nights, you wake up in a void with Astra. For the first time since you met them, they seem perplexed. After an eternity, they speak. Why did you not kill me? What? I saw your conversation with the abomination. You had the chance to kill me. Why didn't you? First off, her name's Emily, and second... Well... I can't just kill you. Why not? So many lives have been lost these past couple of weeks, a lot more will be before it's all done. Deity is a much better term than God X. I feel like there's a... Yes, I feel like there's an argument for both, and the way that deity is, like, I agree, probably a better catch-all word, but it's the catch-allness that's the thing. If you want to kind of specifically imply such a being's genderqueerness or, like, completely other gender status, then I can see the appeal of using a word that doesn't include the binaries. It's like anti-gendered more than non-gendered. Or else-gendered, I guess. You pause for a moment and continue. So, I don't know, I don't want to add to the body count if I can help it. Oh, my hero. You want a reward? You sigh. I guess a change in your attitude was too much to ask. I'm starting to regret keeping you around. Astra pauses for a minute, and then stands up. In an instant, they're right in front of you, gripping you. Their fingers dig into your flesh, and their face splits, ripping itself open piece by piece. Strings of skin stretched from one side to the other, snapping one by one, until there's nothing left covering the inky void inside. A sideways gash, a mockery of a smile. Yeah, no, I totally get where you're coming from, Sarah. A grinning crack in a featureless face. You can't help but watch that horrible mouth as it enunciates carefully, tasting every single word with sing-song glee. You have no idea how much you're going to regret me. I'll be seeing you, murderer. You wake with a start. First cracks of dawn spread across the brighter, sickly orange replacing the midnight green. For a moment, you could still feel your skin burning where they grabbed you. Then slowly, the burning fades. A new day is beginning. End of episode 1. God Essence is inherently developed from God Essence as the double D. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, and there's a whole thing there of so much stuff of proposed non-binary language does tend to cleave closer to the traditionally feminine, and is that because culture has a whole thing of seeing non-binary people as women light? Yes. But hey. Yeah, I don't like Godex with 1D because, like, to me the double D is just there to keep the vowel, because surely with 1O it would be Godex. But that's just my language brain talking. I mean, my language brain's always talking, that's what this stream is. Alternative proposal, lose the E entirely, just spell it G-O-D-X. We should just make other words based on the etymology of existing words. I mean, yes. I agree. But then people just go, oh, why are you making up words? But I mean, we should not listen to these people because that is a terrible argument because all words are made up. But hey. Something prescriptivism. Anyway, should we actually continue the game rather than just sitting here and talking about language? All words are made up. Exactly. And yes, Saren, I know you want a romance Astra option. And who knows, this kind of game, very possible. And yes, I also agree, pibbling. It's a bad word. I do not like it. Wow, there's a lot going on in this image. That speaker set is just absorb that for a second. Yes. Love it. Episode 2. The Brad Ultra Brad Experience. Yes. Title art by Irish J. The first thing Leanna feels in the late morning is the warm air, the warmer sleeping bag, and a foot in her back. Hey. Ah! She jerks upright. Oh. Hey. Let's not immediately start on the self-deprecation. You sleep alright? Yeah, it's fine. How about you? You nearly headbutted me when you woke up. Yeah, I've always had to be alert in case the person waking me up wanted to kill me. Been like that since I was a kid. Only thing that ever changed was who I was afraid of. Had a good while there where I felt halfway safe, but I don't know. Have we overshared? We may have overshared. Guess I'm back there again. Although it's the situation where oversharing is just really how it goes. Come on, let's get up. Long road ahead, I bet. Alright, I'm moving. Outside, Sam and Cass are packing up the cab. Oh, hey. 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 Glad y'all are finally up. You two sleep alright? Yeah, totally. Sam, you're the best liar. Yeah, it was fine. Haley, you mind getting Brad up? We need to get going. God, I need to differentiate Cass and Vi's voice more. I feel like they're bleeding into each other. Just because they're both purple. Yeah, sure. Just gotta go grab something first. The first thing Brad feels in the late morning is the warm air, the warmer sleeping bag, and a foot in his back. Get up, dude. We gotta go soon. Up in a minute. Sorry, dude. Cass's orders. Oh, so I found this drawing of a dog in your mech. What? Or, I think it's a dog. It's standing on both legs and it's wearing pants, so... Give me that! Brad leaps up with a surprising nimbleness and snatches the picture out of Leanna's hands. Why were you in my mech? Oh, you know. I really don't. Ah, whatever. So about that picture, is that some kind of cryptid? Looks kind of like a doppelganger with how it has your haircut. No, that's a Fursona, Leanna. You need to learn some things. But the rest of it's kind of like a, I don't know, a sky dog? Like half sky wolf? Is that a thing? That sounds like a thing. So it's called a Fursona. It's kind of like a, what if I was an animal person, you know? So he has my hair and glasses and kind of my personality, but he's also a blue dog. Huh. I've decided you have bad taste in this. Wow. Wow, Lee. What? I mean, dogs, really? You're obviously a sky wolf, dude. Or like a firefox or something. I don't know. Add some wings and flames in there, man. As criticisms from your friends go, your Fursona needs to be more metal is a pretty great one. What? What? How do you know this? I don't know, it's obvious. You're a sky wolf. Sam's a green bear, and Cass is... I know what Cass is. Some kind of moth, I bet. I haven't known Vi long enough to figure hers out, though. chosen one.
What? Never mind. The point is, you're way too fierce to be a dog. Remember when you kicked my ass last week?
There are some fierce dogs. Anyways, what animal would you be? Every friend group needs one member who will assign everyone their Fursona. I mean, right?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I actually don't know.
Do you have, like, a clade in mind?
What?
Like an evolutionary branch. Oh my god, the typo was... evolutionary.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really look inside myself that much.
Relatable. What about a big cat of some kind? You're fierce, you're fast, you can spit blood at a target 50 meters away.
True. I don't know, though. What if I was a skywolf, like you obviously should be, and then we had, like, a pack together?
The research that skywolves have packs with alphas, etc. is actually outdated and based on skywolves in captivity. And this is true. The problem was that they kept trying to dive bomb their prey, but instead they just kept flying up into the roof and boinking their heads. Okay, this is less relatable to our world. Which, like, alters the research or whatever. So yeah, skywolves mostly hunt in packs, but those packs are mostly just extended families.
So I'll be your sister or something?
Yeah.
I will think on this.
As the bond between Brad and Leanna grows, so does their power. Brad and Leanna will now save each other's lives once per combat, excuse me? Social link mechanics? What? So many new things in this season. Hey, I know you two are having a touching moment or whatever, but we really do have to go. Keep in mind that because of last night, we have the cops pissed at us again. Cops will stick closer to home, but I imagine there's flash of all kinds crawling through these woods. And of course, there will be desert near towns, so we try to stay in the woods where possible. We still will reach our destination. Expect a fight, expect a few fights. So with that in mind, who's taking point today? I think it's time for Leanna. If I don't think about wolves is extremely relatable. Yep. You are Cass. Okay. You're glad Leanna's taking point today. Something tells you you wouldn't be up to it. You finish packing up and approach your Mac. There's a minute where you can't bring yourself to enter. Something about it feels wrong. You sigh and get inside anyways. It's not like you're unused to hating your body. Oh, this is... yeah, this is a big mood. It's just weird for it to happen to your Mac. Where the kind of the persona you have created stops fitting. And you put so much work onto it. Yeah, it's a thing. You grab the shoulder meat and strap yourself in. This place always used to feel like a refuge from all that. You whisper your name, all or nothing. Shove your neck back onto the nerve spike. Contact. Oh, we have the shimmeriness, which the only time we've seen that before was the first time we met Astra. This is worrying. Contact. Future drifting. Wasn't Cass all or nothing? Yeah, this is from Cass. This is Cass. Focus on nothing. All or nothing. All or nothing. And you're back. You feel yourself floating, falling away. Yeah, we picked Liana to take point, but we're now getting a scene of Cass. Your heaving, massive neck body shivers. It's okay. You're okay. Fuck. Meanwhile, across the clearing, you are Liana. You woke up today feeling good. Slept well for the first time in a while. And that's all there is to say about that. You climb inside the mech and strap yourself in. So, you finished Devil's Teeth. Familiar territory for you. Too familiar. Yeah, no worries. What's the statute of limitations for murder again? Again, I'm auto-correcting the typos when I read it, and then it calls out the typos. So yeah, she said statute of limitations. Or is it statute? Yeah, whatever. It's been 23 years since we've seen Devil's Teeth. Maybe nobody remembers you. Maybe everybody remembers you. You deal with that when it comes. No use worrying about it now. Close your eyes and smile. Just for a moment, the world feels perfect. Then you mouth a prayer, and shove your neck back onto the nerve spike. There's a wet, sickening sound as it pierces your spine. The shock of pain as it connects is white hot. Your self explodes out to fill out your new body. Echoes of your joy and anger push farther outwards until it feels like your body cannot contain itself. You beat your chest with your new arms and let out a howl. Your entire ribcage shakes with the effort. Bone shards quake and fall. In the distance, a flock of scissor-tails takes to the sky. And you watch with satisfaction. You're fucking amped. You are Crash Queen. Sweet summer air fills your new lungs as you stand.
Here we fucking go.
Yes, now we are Liana, Queen of Rushdown. Nailed it. Wow. Legend. I'm sorry, we have met the legend. Help! We're surrounded! Lord, you generous ego coming to you. Yeah, ma.
Take a breath of air while you can, Fash.
Lord, who are you?
I'm the person who's gonna beat you to death.
See? Oh no, I am knockout. That's not good. Recover, recover, recover. There we go. This is the only problem with the rushdown, is if you miss, you leave yourself wide open. Go.
Ha! Eat shit, Fash! Oh, right, y'all alright?
Yeah! Yeah, we're fine. Well, actually... not really. My vibes are all off. I think I broke my arm. Oh yeah, doesn't look like a good shape for an arm to be. And we have a gig tonight! I'm so sorry to hear that. If only we'd been a little faster. If only someone didn't spend the morning chatting.
Sorry, Cass.
sorry. Wait. Make that sound again. I cannot do the key smash with my mouth. Weaver!
Tyler?
You know what I'm thinking?
Stranger, I have 4 questions for you.
Sure?
1, what's your name and pronouns?
Brad Ultra Brad, he him. Kick ass!
2, can you sing?
Truth is warranted here, I feel. Not really.
3, can you play guitar?
Not at all.
4, do you want to join our band? Just for 1 night, 1 gig, and then we dissolve.
A one-night act! Fucking effervescent!
Total ephemerality. We create a night that can never be replicated. All there will be to remember is the Brad Ultra Brad experience.
Where's this gig happening?
At the Devil's Atlas, pretty nearby.
It's a bar! Cass, what do you think? That just feels like Cass's whole vibe.
Fuck it, I could use a drink.
Can you sing or play guitar? No, great. You're perfect for our queer crust-punk band. I mean, yeah. But Weaver, if your arm's broken, and Tyler, if your vibes are rancid, what are you two gonna do? I can feel my vibes bouncing back! I'm ready to go!
In lieu of playing guitar, I will be performing simultaneous spoken word poetry.
I'm sorry, but this gig sounds amazing.
Those who choose to hear my words will be forever changed by them. Understanding true human connections, they fuck it up in the pit. All you have to do is play guitar.
But I can't play guitar. Don't fucking worry about it, man! It's not about how good you are, it's about what's in your heart!
Plus, you get a third of our gig pay.
How much is that?
$20.
I'm in!
Let's go.
It's a short walk over. Weaver spends the walk talking Brad through the basics of playing guitar. By the end, he can almost play a couple chords. Weaver tells him he's already 2/3 of the way to being a punk guitarist. Brad doesn't get the joke. The Devil's Atlas. I just did that thing again where I was like, wow, the ASCII art, they've made the lettering look really good. That's because you just type letters. They are ASCII. The Devil's Atlas is a squat brick building seemingly in the middle of the wilderness. Its neon sign lights up the area with a pink glow. A bouncer stands outside the building. Hey, Weaver. Hey, Tyler. What the fuck is up, man?
Hey, Joe. How's your week been?
Can't complain. You two head inside. Boss is expecting you. Tyler and Weaver walk inside. Weaver's walk is quiet, careful. Tyler walks in like he's fighting an army of ghosts.
For the rest of you, though, I'm gonna need to see some IDs. Not me. I'll hang back.
You okay?
Yeah, I don't drink.
I can hang back with you if you...
Nah, it's okay. I'll just chill over by the mechs.
Are you?
Seriously, it's fine. It's cute when you try to be caring. But there's such thing as too much. I'll see you later.
Liana looks like she wants to say something, but by the time she figures out how to say it, Vi's gone.
Fine, here you go. Trank. Yep. Alright, going out.
I'll go next. I gotta go set up with Tyler and Weaver.
You sure could. You look like you're 18 max.
Just check the fucking ID.
Bradley FVD Ultra Brad. You're 27. This is the most fake ID I've ever seen.
Just shine the light on it.
Oh, how about that?
I can vouch for him. Last week he beat me up thinking he was a teen, and trust me, no teen could ever beat me up.
What about, like, the strongest teenager in the world?
Well, that's a VFD.
No. Bradley Fighting Vehicle Danger Ultra Brad is his full name. Because he's a legend.
Dude, I was the strongest teenager in the world. I killed a grown man when I was 12, remember?
What?
Oh, you know how it goes.
I really don't.
Anyways, do you really need to check all our IDs?
Yes, that is literally my job.
Fine.
She hands him her ID. Diana Carnage. That name rings a bell.
No, it doesn't. Give me that.
She snatches her ID back and rolls into the bar. Brad and Cass follow her. Next. Here you go. Okay. Age 25, Samael. Samael Godkiller? Being that unreasonably strong is just what using a wheelchair does to you. I mean, it never did to me, although I guess kind of actually it did, so rescinding that. Also, Samael... These people all have the best names in the world. The best names. I mean, like, Castrang, good. Liana Carnage, Samael Godkiller, Bradley Fighting Vehicle Danger Ultra Brad. Perfect. I know it's not a common last name. No, it's not that. Look, is your mum Dora Godkiller? I guess? No way, I used to know her years and years ago. How's she doing? Yeah, we're telling the truth today. She died when I was a baby. I never got to know her. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay. If you don't mind, could you tell me a little about her? Of course. Your mother, Dora Godkiller, was the most beautiful, most brilliant woman I've ever known. She was smart as a whip and twice as charismatic. You know, I was actually one of the first people to join the brigade. What brigade? I guess you really didn't get to spend much time with her, huh? The official name was the Meat World Transgarden Multidimensional Transportation Initiative, but MTGMTI doesn't really roll off the tongue, so we just called the project the Godkiller Brigade after your mom. She led us into battle against the very nature of reality. She led us to discover entirely new kinds of science. I only ever half understood what she was talking about. And she was such a kind, warm person. I guess you have your dad's eyes, but you have her smile. I'm so sorry to hear that she's gone, but if even an ounce of her brilliance made it into you, I know you're gonna do wonderful things. But then we lost funding, and yeah, well, here you are listening to an old man ramble. I should let you head inside. I only have one question. It's okay if you don't want to tell me. How did she die? She just disappeared one day. Her, my dad, and a couple other people, according to the police report, all gone without a trace. They're not dead, are they? I tried to hold out hope for a long time, but wherever they went, they're not coming back. I mean, you've already accidentally stepped into a time hole once today. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for telling me about her. Of course. And come by at the end of the night if you like. I think I have something of hers around here you might appreciate. I'll do that. Inside. Oh, I want to spend more time with Tyler and Weaver. Brad struggles to lift an amp, but like a meat version, as Tyler screams a sound check and Weaver flips through a book of poetry. Oh, so Weaver. What kind of poetry are you gonna read?
Spoken word.
Who? What about?
It's hard to describe. Want me to read one to you?
Absolutely 100% yes. Sure!
Go Full Fucking Werewolf by Weaver. Weaver is me.
I know.
Stare me in the eyes while you fuck it up in the pit. Stare me in the eyes while you fuck it up in the pit. Stare me in the eyes while you fuck it up in the pit. Acknowledge my humanity. Acknowledge your humanity. Each and every one of us filled to the brim with rage. Each and every one of us filled to the brim with rage. Each and every one of us filled to the brim with rage. Hurt you, hurt me, hurt everybody. Feel every ounce of it. Hurt you, hurt me, hurt everybody. Go full fucking werewolf. Hurt you, hurt me, hurt everybody. Tear a man's throat out with your teeth. Hurt you, hurt me, hurt everybody. You are alive. You are alive. You are alive.
Holy shit. Is right, Brad. I would go to Weaver's gigs. Ah, legend.
What do you think?
I think you and my friend Liana would get along.
Cool.
A small crowd has gathered in the front. The tone shifts expectantly as all eyes focus on the stage. Weaver pats Tyler on the back, who takes a deep breath. The moment between him breathing in and what comes next is completely silent. Like the moment between the body and the ground. Like the moment between the switchblade and the stab. Like the moment between the claws and the throat. And then Tyler screams. Oh my god! Rhythm action, what? Why are they on different... Okay, what was really screwing me up there was them being in different columns, but those columns not actually meaning anything. Also, I don't think it was possible to get a higher rating than bad there, because some of those I was nailing and it was still coming up bad. The last discordant note rings out furiously. Slowly, people start picking each other up. People who were fighting to the death mere seconds ago are now checking in with each other. How's Cass? Cass spends time to themselves. They think about mech names. They've been using all or nothing for so long. Years, maybe decades of that name working. It represented a kind of grim hope. A joke that nobody else would think to laugh at. That eventually they'd either have everything they ever wanted, or they wouldn't want anything at all. Now it's not working anymore. What does that mean about them? It's felt like they've been mutating into someone alien. A new kind of broken they don't know how to deal with. Oof, there's a sentence. The way things are going, in a day or two their mech name will be completely non-functional. They have to figure out what drives them now, and soon. The tone of the place shifts slightly as people start heading out. Looks like closing time is soon. Let's check in with the band. Brad pants for a minute before he can catch his breath. How was that?
Holy fucking shit, dude!
You kinda shredded.
That bit in the end while you were just playing whatever notes! Fucking inspired!
Really?
Bro, the crowd was so amped! Did you see all that blood?
You did great. Thanks. For believing in me. How did you know I'd do okay?
Because you got the heart of a fucking champion!
You have a deep rawness in your soul and it shone through.
And the crowd fucking loved it!
Huh. I guess so. Just then, Sam, Leanna, and Cash show up at the edge of the stage. Yeah, consonants.
Hey man, think we're gonna head out. You ready?
Just a second. Brad turns around to Tyler and Weaver. He draws himself up fully and salutes the two of them. Weaver gives him a nod as Tyler swoops him up into a spinning hug. Thank you for blessing us with this night of ephemerality. Yesterday we were Bloodfuck Glacier. Tomorrow we'll be Bloodfuck Glacier again. Outstanding band name. But for tonight, and tonight only, we were the Brad Ultra Brad Experience. Also, will you be able to play guitar tomorrow? How quickly do you heal? Here is your $20, as promised.
I'm gonna write a concept album about you, man!
I get the feeling it says that to a lot of people. Yes, I'm there with you, chat, about wanting to occasionally be Weaver. Also, that's a Sierpinski triangle patch. I have to look up if those exist. I want a fractal on my jacket. Or not. What's the name? Is that a Sierpinski gasket? Is that the one that's triangle based? I can't remember, because carpet is the square one. Anyway, this is... I want nearly everything on my jacket. Hey. You didn't have to come here and just truth bomb me like that. Thank you. Tearfully, Tyler puts Brad down and returns his salute.
Safe journeys!
Stay dangerous out there. I'll do my best. The four of them head out into the night. The warm air feels freezing compared to the boiling interior of the bar. Groups of punks leave behind them in groups of 2s and 4s, limping in pain, holding each other close, laughing in exhaustion. Sam stays behind while the rest of the group goes ahead. Once they're out of earshot, he goes over to Joe, who gives him a warm smile. Hey. Hey there. You have an alright night in there? Yeah, it was pretty okay. You mentioned you wanted to show me something? Yeah. He fishes in his pocket and produces a circular patch. Its design is a pinkish-red hexagon on a black background. Clockwise, with one letter on each edge, is the acronym MTGMTI, but in the centre of the hexagon, in clumsy stitching, it reads, God Killer Brigade. Again, patches I would buy. We all have one of these. I don't quite remember where the idea came from, but we all sewed them onto our lab coats. I want you to have it. What? Me? have fond memories of my time in the brigade, and I will always respect your mother for who she was. But the project closed down almost 30 years ago. It's time I let go. Before I give it to you, though, I want you to promise me something.
What is it?
I want this patch to mean something again. I want you to go on to do something great. Not the same thing, don't just follow in your mother's footsteps. Your brigade is gone, and I've accepted that. But do something that inspires others, something that brings them together to do something incredible, and makes them believe in a better world to come. The grand and glorious 2nd Godkiller Brigade. Can you do that?
I'll do my best, sir.
Don't call me sir, it makes me feel old.
Okay. Joe hands him the patch. Sam holds it for a moment and puts it in his pocket. Thank you.
No, thank you. You should probably get going. Your friends have gone off without you.
Oh, you're right. Will I ever see you again?
I'm not going anywhere. Come tell me about the new brigade sometime, will you?
I'll do my best. Sam and Joe have one last look at each other, and then Sam walks out into the night. In a minute, he bumps into the rest of the group. Oh, hey.
There you are. I was betting you got eaten by ghosts.
Let's get going. We've got a long day tomorrow. Got it. Four make the rest of the way to the mechs in near quiet. Partway there, Sam starts shivering. Brad gives him his button up to keep him warm. Aww. Then Brad starts shivering, so Leanna gives him her vest. Then Leanna starts shivering. She looks at Kat expectantly, who smiles and shakes the head. When they get there, Vi greets them all with a raised eyebrow. As soon as the tents are up, they go to sleep almost instantly. For Brad, Leanna, Cass, and Vi, sleep comes without dreams. Sam tries to stay up, putting off the inevitable, until he too falls under. The next morning, oh, we don't dream. Alright, y'all, time to get going. Got a mountain to climb today. I'd say more come Brightfall, but I shouldn't pilot today. You okay, Cass? Not really. Hopefully it'll be better soon, but I can't pilot like this. Chance of getting lost in there's too high. Okay. So should one of us carry a Mac, or... I'll do it. Pretty wiped from last night, but wouldn't be that good a fighter today. Okay.
So I guess that leaves you and me, Sam.
Well, I mean, we were Leanna last time. Let's root among our shit. You are Sam. Another morning, waking up from those nightmares. Oh, we did dream, we just didn't get a narration of it. It's hard to tell, but it feels like Astra's grip is getting stronger. Their fingers dig deeper, colder, brighter. You climb into your Mac, grab the shoulder meat, strap yourself in. It's not so bad, though. Whatever you're going through, Cass has it worse. At least you can still fight. Even if you hate fighting. Say your name and shove your neck back onto the nerve spike. Contact. You are 3. And you are 2. And again, you are 1. The worst bits have already begun to feel like the 2. You're very good at telling yourself that it's not so bad. Well, there's a sentence that just hit me like a truck. Thanks, game. Those icy fingers grip you once again, and a voice whispers, especially when it is. Shake the shivers off as best you can. You have a job to do, whether you like it or not. You are roots among ash. The sweet summer air fills your new lungs as you stand. I've got this. Oh, damn, just got caught by the leading edge of that.
Haha! Victim of momentum! Eat physics! Wait for that aura to wear off. Shamble on. I hope Cass is doing okay. No one to fight her, no one to fight her. What? I went where the arrow was. Game? Okay. Weird. Okay, that was weird. Sometimes I am the one to eat physics. Okay, that time the trigger worked. That was strange. The group settles down as far from the cliff's edge as possible. How'd it go today? It went. Had to kill a few people. No major injuries on my end, though. That's good. So, I feel like I owe y'all an explanation. The past couple days I ain't really been on top of things. I've been kind of a jerk recently. Brad, Leanna, sorry for getting on you like I did yesterday. One right at me.
Thanks, Cass.
I don't think I've been a very good leader to y'all these past couple days. I wanted to talk a little about what's going on. How I could try to be better. Or, failing that, who else might lead the group. Cass? I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not doing well at all. It's been getting worse and worse since Hopeville. Something about what happened there broke something in me. And since then, it's been getting worse and worse. I used to have such a tight hold on myself, but now everything's fallen out. Every broken part of me is leaking through. Every part of me I've buried has come to the surface. It feels awful, like I'm dying and something else is taking my place. I didn't want to mention it. I would be back. Always good when your dramatic, emotional moment is undermined by your sudden ability to English. I didn't want to mention it this morning, but my nickname doesn't work anymore. Oh shit, Cass. Son, I'm so sorry. I don't really know you, but that's rough. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I've been fucking up a lot lately, but I want to do better. I'm in free fall right now, and I don't know where I'm gonna land. But I don't think I'll land at all if I don't ask y'all for help. Please, can y'all help me? Of course. 100%. Again, I don't really know you, but sure.
Come here, you dork.
Leanna wraps Cass in a tight hug. So, what can I do? Can you call me on my shit? I can mostly handle myself, but if I'm doing something that sounds like an incredibly bad idea, please tell me. So if I know I'm about to make a bad deal or something, be there to stop me. I trust your judgment, Sam. I'll try.
What about me?
Just watch my back, Lee. Like you always have.
You got it.
So well, between Cass and Leanna grows, so just the power. Now they each get a save once per combat. Nice. And what can I do? You know what? I think I have an idea. Is it get you a new mech name because Bradley Fighting Vehicle Danger Ultra Brad is clearly the greatest person for naming there has ever been? And if not, it should be. The rest of the night passes quietly. Brad and Cass spend the night figuring out plans, tinkering into the early morning. Leanna and Vi go to bed early. Sam once again tries to stay up, out of Astra's grasp, until he falls under. Next morning. Alright, y'all. Time to head out. Any luck, we'll make it to Devil's Teeth by midday. Nice. Thanks again for the lift.
You good, Lee?
Yeah. Just, it's only now hitting me that I'm finally coming home. That's it. Nothing else, it's fine.
If y'all don't mind, I'd like to take point today. Brad helped me come up with something pretty special, and I'd like to try it out.
What about your mech name?
I think I have a new one figured out.
Cass flashes an almost mischievous smile.
Come on, let's go.
Reignition. That's the title of the chapter. You are Cass. Without hesitating, you climb into your mech. On the outside, it looks largely the same, but on the inside, you grab the shoulder meat and strap yourself in. Brad spent all night kitting your mech out with your permission. It's not a complete job, but it'll do. You flip a couple switches like Brad taught you to, place your neck above the nerve spike, and wait. Last night was when you first felt it. A bizarre, almost unbearable lightness. Melancholia called. Just a piece of the load off your chest that you've been carrying for so long. And that's when it hit you. The hurt you've been feeling for the past couple of days wasn't a new pain. It was the pain of release. Oof, this is a big feel. When you've defined yourself around all the trauma you're carrying and then you don't know how to handle it when it's gone. The soreness of holding everything in for so long until you couldn't anymore. The awful experience of letting go. You know it's going to keep hurting like that for a long time. But you also know about that lightness. It felt almost as though you were just barely heavier than the air itself. The same horrific lightness you felt at Mount Refuge. And you realised that you would probably spend the rest of your life chasing that feeling. That giddy, beautiful, horrible lightness. And that's when your new mech name came to you. You say it as the nerve spike hits. Contact. 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 You've never felt so connected. You raise your many arms fluidly, feeling every inch. You never realised how heightened the sensation could be. It feels like standing on a cliff, like being hurled into the air, like an all-new kind of vertigo. And you feel the lightness. You are ultralight scavenger. Outstanding. Sweet Samurai fills your new lungs as you stand. You reading me, Cass? Loud and clear. You need a reminder of what your new skill is?
Hit me.
Okay. So, along with your new mech name, very cool by the way, you have a new secondary skill. Your old secondary skill, Bulwark, allowed you to halt your momentum when you press the right mouse button. Not anymore. Now when you press the right mouse button, you can reverse your momentum. Get punched real hard, hit that sucker and bash him back 10. Need some extra control, hit that beautiful button and flip around on a dime. The skill does still need a name though. You got one in mind?
Yeah, I think I do. Recoil.
So moving, reverse. Moving, reverse. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so this lets cast basically do some rushdown, but they have to take hits for it to work. Interesting. And thematically appropriate, but now I am Crash. Cover, there we go. Oh, but I also, you get some backwards momentum off just making hits. Oh no, oh no, oh no, very bad. But luckily, Idiot Fash isn't punching me towards the cliff, so it's all good. You get some backwards momentum off your own hits, so with a bit of timing, you can use that as a rush forward. Interesting. Okay, this is going to take some getting used to. Wait for this aura to go away. The music continues to just be mwah. That's right, punch each other into the water, you idiots. Also, let me punch you into the water. That's also acceptable. Can you get off me? It's weird. And now you're dead. So, really, I think a lesson has been learnt by us all. Wherein being a creeper leads swiftly to punishment and also death by being punched into a river by a giant made of meat. When you think about it, aren't most giants made of meat? I mean, in as much as they exist. Just usually, I guess, they have more skin over it. Yes, that's right. Punch each other to death. That's funny. Oh no, oh no, very bad, very bad, very bad, very bad, very bad. Move. Aha! Saved by Liana. Thank you, Lee. And that's the power of social links. And that was the power of momentum going really screwy. Recover. Yes, punch each other. This makes me glad and is hilarious. Now one of you is crushed and the other one is knocked out, and that's funny. Yes! Dive off the edge, you idiot. Okay. Recover. And there we go. Thank God for that. That was a tough one. And thanks, Liana. In the distance, rising tall enough to shadow mountains, stands a mech. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, nice. Its arms seem raised in a perpetual shrug with a road running across them. Beneath it is a small town. It would look like any other in Rosarx were it not for its silent guardian. There appears to be some kind of celebration going on. The faint echoes of music carry on the wind all the way to Cass's mech.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah?
Get the rest of the group up here. We made it to Devil's Teeth. End of episode 2.
Okay, we are going to save and continue, but since it appears you can only save between chapters, we've been running a bit longer than I would usually before taking a break. So I'm going to do that, go and stretch my legs and get some more water and all of those good things. Also, I need to run some ads. I would recommend all of you do many of the same things, except maybe the ads. So, you know, get up, stretch legs, drink something, eat something, take your meds if you need to. You know, all of the self-care stuff, because I'm a hypocrite. And I will be back in 5-10 minutes to go on to episode 3. Love you all. See you in a few. And we're back. Hello everyone. Sorry for the slightly longer than intended break. That's what happens when I go and do all the self-care stuff that I talk about, and then come back and realise that I never actually pressed the Cue Ads button, so had to do the ad break after I got back to the computer. Professional. So cool. We've done that now, so should we move on and do episode 3? Yeah, this game's definitely feeling longer than the last one. This is not going to be over in one episode. Oh, this is nice. This is nice art. I like. Episode 3. Hello again. Title art by Amorazel. And a very good title art it is too. Oh my god, are we actually getting like a top-down RPG section? The group stands at the edge of Devil's Teeth, the town shadowed by a mile-tall neck. There's some hustle and bustle, the band is playing, shops are open, and a small crowd has gathered in an open area. Well, we made it.
I can't believe it. I never thought I'd come back here.
Wanna give us the tour?
I'll try. Looks like a lot's changed.
Y'all have fun. I have a delivery to do.
I'll see you later.
Sure, I'll stop by before I go.
Oh, just so you know, you can walk around with the lost keys, or whatever directional keys you're using during mech fights. Place a mark with a question mark or something happening. Place a mark with an exclamation mark or our next big objective. Game music might be a touch too loud. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Do I have some... Yeah. Let's just drop that a bit, drop that a bit. That should be better. Maybe a touch more. Let's go with that.
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Me neither. Let's go.
It's like, I was just like, the movement feels weird, but that's because we are actually moving to a square grid that we can't see. The woman is hawking small bags of strange smelling things. She glances at Liana and freezes. But,
Liana? Hey, Holly.
I thought you were dead.
What?
You disappeared when we were kids, and your mom never talked about it, so we figured...
Liana sighs.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sorry to disappoint you.
I should have known better. You were too tough to drop.
She looks Liana up and down, lingering on her scars.
Life hasn't been kind to you, has it?
Yeah.
Well, welcome home. Hopefully second time's the charm, right?
Maybe.
How long are you staying?
I don't know. Not long.
Well, come by before you leave, okay? I'd love for you to meet my husband.
Yeah, sure. That sounds great. I'll come by later. Lots to do right now.
I'm looking forward to it.
There's lots of history here. But who are you? A strange man is skulking behind the shops, fiddling with some unknown tech.
What are you doing?
The man starts a little as though he didn't expect anyone to notice him. Oh, you wouldn't understand. Run along. He turns away as though he's already forgotten you exist. Alright. Bit strange, but we can't investigate further, so... What's this shack? It's a small shack. Well, you told me, I guess. The door appears to be locked. You can see movement inside. Yeah, let's interfere. Liana knocks on the door. No way!
Okay.
Well, guess we're going away. You seem interesting, but can't investigate you, so instead, let's look at this. Meat honey! Get your meat honey here!
Wait, Gus? Is that you?
That's right, do I know you?
It's me, Liana.
Liana, I thought you died!
Yeah, I've heard. That, I'm alive. And home.
Glad to hear it, even if you are a ghost.
Huh.
Hey, you want a meat honey stick on the house?
I think I'll pass.
Why, thank you for appreciating it. My character voices, I feel like they've been a whole ass thing lately. A bizarre abstract sculpture.
I don't remember that being there before.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, maybe a dude getting stabbed.
Great. Hello, dog. It's a dog! Leanna points at the dog.
Hey, Brad, it's you.
What? Nothing. These four are great. There's a small crowd in front of the band. People listening to the music, drinking and dancing. A person glances at Leanna and absentmindedly touches the scar on his neck. Confrontational? Confrontational.
Remember me, asshole.
Leanna, I thought you were...
Dead, yeah, I've heard. Hey, fun story. Remember when you bullied me day in and day out for years?
Remember when you bit me in the neck and nearly killed me? Ah, we remember that story.
So, how have you been?
No, I'm not doing this. I don't know why you're here, but you better stay the hell away from me. He turns away. Yeah, that's probably fair. Let's investigate the band. The band is playing a Meat World Labour anthem. None of them give the group a second glance.
None of them recognize me. I grew up here, and now I'm a stranger. This sucks.
I'm sorry, bud.
Ain't your fault.
What's that? Can I investigate? Oh no, they're just cogs. It just looks a bit strange. You look like a vampire. Okay, let's actually go up. Also, I love how everywhere has ramps. It's just very nice to see.
Well, this is it. My mom's house. Here we go.
Your mum has like the biggest house in the town. Leanne takes a deep breath and knocks on the door. A muffled voice calls out. I don't want anyone to recognize me in case I'm wanted for murder. Also, why don't people remember me? Just a minute!
Maybe we should go.
What? No.
I don't want to just burst in. Sounds like she's doing fine. Come on, let's just go.
Just then the door opens. Sorry about that, She freezes.
Hi, Mama.
Is it really you?
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see you again. For a moment she looks like she might cry. She pulls herself together and smiles instead. Come on in. I was just finishing up in here. I don't know where her voice is going. It'll settle in a minute. Or it won't. She leads the group inside to a room filled with couches and comfortable chairs arranged in a circle. From the scuff marks on the floor, the depressions on the couches, and the stray items everywhere, the room is well used and often slept in by a variety of people. The interior is cool compared to the boiling heat outside. It smells like pine flesh and yernwood. Alright, have a seat wherever's comfortable. I'll be back in a minute. Just have to take something out of the oven. Don't run off again, young lady, you hear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and for the rest of you, call me Rose. Yes, ma. Speaking of voices going strange, Rose takes a second to look around, smells smoke in the air, and hurries off to the kitchen.
This is weird. I didn't think I'd ever see this place again. Wait. Shit!
What?
I just realized she doesn't know I'm gay. Shit.
Is that relevant right now, really? Just then, Rose walks back in. Well, that casserole's done for. Never got the hang of cooking. Just as well, I suppose. So, who are these folks you brought with you? Friends, I hope?
This is my friend Cass, and
Oh, no. No, Liana, no. Does the environment cook? There's a question. I don't know what happens to all the meat outside. I mean, we know that it can rot, and like... But the mechs don't seem affected by that if they're kind of healthy and working, so presumably if it's live meat, it's fine. I really don't want to click at either of these buttons, but I also can't carry on if I don't. Liana, no. Please.
my husband, Brad.
Brad nods. Yeah? Yeah, that's me. How's Brad? Nice to meet your mom-in-law. Why am I talking like this? I'm gonna stop. Sorry, how's it going?
This is your man? He's great at everything but talking. Well, you have better taste than I did, Peanut.
Peanut.
Shh. You not go for wedding rings? Oh, we went for, matching back tattoos.
Matching? Oh, yeah, it was back tattoos.
Oh, can I see?
I'm sorry, they're very personal.
Yeah, sorry, it's a personal thing. Suit yourselves.
We're just going full steamed hams here. We have matching back tattoos. Can I see them? No.
Alright, I should probably head out. Lots to do today. Sam, you coming with?
Definitely.
Be sure to come back by Bridefall. Guests are always welcome here.
Thank you.
Least I can do. Don't even worry about it.
Well, that was weird.
Tell me about it.
You doing okay, man?
Yeah. Not really. Seeing Brad and Liana together was weird. Like, I guess I'm glad she didn't pick me. But there were so many other ways to deal with that situation. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. You wanna, you want your family don't know you're queer and you want to keep it that way? Just don't talk about any of that stuff. At all. Don't go making up fake partners. It's a bad idea. Very bad idea.
Yeah, that was a choice she made.
Well, at least that's the last weird family stuff I'm going to have to deal with today. Why would you tempt fate like that?
I'm sorry.
Not your fault, don't worry.
Not for that. I just realized there was one last thing I was holding back. The informant I've been talking about, the reason we're here in the first place, he's my brother.
Great!
My much younger brother.
You have a brother?
Yeah. If you want to hang back, it's totally okay.
I'll come along. How weird can this get in comparison, right? Again, Sam, why would you say that? But first, we have to go and look at all the points of interest again. Meat honey, get your meat honey here. Hi there, I'm Gus. How can I help ya?
What's meat honey made of?
Oh, you know.
I really don't.
Anyways, you want a stick? Sweet and savory and guaranteed to never go bad until it does.
I think I'll pass.
There's such a recurring thing in this game of just, oh, you know. No, I don't. Which, again, extremely relatable. Okay, so the informant, Cass's brother, is in the one in the shack. You'll give me a lollipop if I play a one-shot character on a stream with that voice. Look, somebody invite me, and I can do that. Somebody else set up a one-shot and give me an excuse to do that voice, and yes, I can do that for several hours. A strange man skulking behind the shop still, fiddling with some unknown tech. So, what's up with this guy? I don't really know. Here's what I'm wondering. How can he see the thing he's holding with the other thing in front of his face? I can hear you, you know. So, how can you do it? Whatever, leave me alone, I'm busy. Informative, thank you. Woman hawking small bags of strange smelling things.
Oh hey, you were with Liana.
Yeah.
How's she doing? Looks like she's had a rough time of it.
Let's just say we've had a bad couple of weeks. I have to ask, was she always so intense?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. She cared so much about the people she loved, you know? She got into so many fights with people, but she was never a bully. She only hurt people who hurt her first. People who hurt me.
That sounds about right. This statue is our abstract sculpture. What do you think it's supposed to be? Looks like something out of my dreams. Dog. Pet the dog. Come here, boy. Cass pets the dog. Ah. And the crowd? Yeah, I'm not up to this. To the band? I think I've heard this song before. That's all we get, okay. And that was everything. So, to the shack. I have no run button. To the shack at a normal stroll speed. A small shack. The door appears to be locked. You can see movement inside. Okay, I think this is it. Only one way to know though. Cass sighs and begins knocking. Knock knock. Knock knock knock. Knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock knock knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock knock knock. Knock 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 knock. They wait for a minute until someone on the other side of the door knocks back. Knock knock knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock knock. Cass takes a second to think and knocks back. Knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock knock. Knock knock knock. Knock knock knock. Knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock knock knock. Knock. Knock knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock knock knock. Knock 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 knock. Knock knock knock. Knock knock knock. Cool. Knock no longer sounds or looks remotely like a word. On the other side of the door, there's the sound of grumbling as several locks run down. The door opens.
Come in before they see you.
He speaks in an intense whisper, louder than if he spoke normally. If who sees us?
Let's just go inside.
Oh, cool! We're going full Pepe Sylvia in here. The inside is dim, barely lit through the holes in a blackout curtain. Newspapers and glowing bits of string line the walls. Cass takes a step forward, and their foot collides with a small, empty box which clashes across the ground. So... you're Cass's brother?
Who's Cass?
Damn it, Sam. Jake, I'm trans, my name's Cass now.
Oh, neat. Want to see what I'm working on?
Huh. Sure. Jake flips around, his cloak swishing in the stale air.
So you've seen the mech outside, yes? Mile tall, shadows the entire town.
Yeah.
What do you know about it?
It stinks to high heaven.
That it does. almost as if it hasn't been piloted in just under 30 years. Say hello to the 1992 Atlas mech.
The what?
Understandable that you hadn't heard of it. Corps covered the whole story up. Back in 92, one of the big MF Corps wanted to clear a path through the Rosarks to make transport easier from the Fleshlands to Cali. They started building a mech unlike any other. Over a mile tall, immeasurably heavy, strong enough to crush a mountain. They called it Project Atlas. But such a size comes at a cost. Not just a dollar sign, but a human cost. The bigger a mech, the higher the chance its pilot can control it. Anything over 12 feet tall, there's a real chance of getting lost in there. So for a mech that big...
Did it kill anyone who tried to pilot it?
Almost anyone. The biggest mystery that remains is how the pilot survived for so long. If one managed to make it through the initial shock of magnitude, they might have a shot at controlling it, but getting past that first barrier will be nearly impossible.
Your trans okay anyway, giant mech info dump. Yeah, honestly, I relate.
I've heard hypotheses that there are ways around it. A strong enough mech name, an incredible amount of willpower, pure heart. Of course, nobody's willing to put their ideas to the test. The way the story goes, during the first trial run, the pilot successfully smashed through mountains, trampled forests, filled the rivers with blood. The Atlas mech performed even better than expected, crushing towns with a single step. The pilot went on with their mission seemingly with glee, destroying everything in their path. Until they came across Devil's Teeth. I don't know what was different about this town. Maybe it was pure chance. The Atlas mech raised its arm to smash the whole place to pieces, and it stopped. Stayed there, arms raised, for hours, till they fell into the shrug you see today. Apparently the pilot died then and there, right before they could destroy this place like everything else. Corp just left the mech here. Too expensive to get it working again, I bet. They ran their road across its arms and called it done. The whole thing was covered up, blamed on the pilot. People found out parts of the truth, but it was too late to do anything. The official story is that the pilot was a lone operative, obviously false. The interesting twist to their story, though, is that they say the pilot was already dying. Corp called them a radical who wanted to do as much damage as they could before succumbing to their diseases. But you want to know what I think?
What?
It doesn't make sense that they'd choose a dying pilot. You'd want someone as healthy as possible to boost their chances. I think that what killed them was hesitation. For some reason, when they came upon Devil's Teeth, some tiny part of them hesitated, and that tiny lapse in concentration was enough to kill them instantly. I don't know how for sure, but that's my likeliest guess. Problem is, I can't exactly test my theory. The Blood Masons brought me out here to fix it up. In the right hands, it could be used for good.
And in the wrong hands?
A tool strong enough to break the world, if they get it working again. Now you get the need for secrecy.
Yeah. Well, not the part where you told a total stranger your entire plans. But the rest of it, yeah.
I know you, you know him, two-factor authentication. First rule of OBSEC.
That's not what that means.
OBSEC. Acronym. Only peers, siblings, enemies, and children. The people you're allowed to talk to about your projects.
Okay. I love him. Also, everything else aside, I feel like enemies should not be in that list. Enemies?
That's a tricky one. You tell your enemies about your plans so they think you're lying and planning on doing something else. Classic OBSEC maneuver.
Okay, that's all interesting, but I've got to talk to you about something, Jake.
What's up?
What do you know about the sun?
Why do you want to know?
We're trying to steal it.
What?
Someone's using it. We don't know how or from where, but they're using it to kill entire towns. You ever hear of Hopeville? It was wiped off the face of the earth just a few days ago. So we're trying to hunt it down and, I don't know, at least stop it from happening again. I figured if anyone knew about it, it'd be you.
Never would have thought my sister... Wait,
What do I call you? Sibling works fine. I'm non-binary. We were having a nice moment, and then the bots have to... Excuse me. Banned. No, banned. Not. Don't double-click the thing. I banned you, and then I unbanned you just so I could ban you again! Cool! Never thought my sibling would be the type to kidnap a god.
It's been a weird few weeks.
Looks like it. That's an interesting one. I'll put out some feelers and see what I can find.
Thanks, Jake.
I will need a favor in return, though.
Here we go.
Recently, people have noticed strange shadows moving through the town at night. Nobody's gotten close to one yet. As soon as someone gets close, the shadows vanish. I have an idea of where they might be coming from, though. For whatever reason, it seems they come from the same way that the Atlas Mech walked, all those years ago. If you can figure out where they came from and why, it might be a huge hint to discovering the secrets of the Atlas. Also, seriously, I've made no progress on this thing in months, and the Blood Masons are starting to ask questions. It shouldn't even be dangerous. The creatures seem to run away the second anyone gets close. It'll be a few days before I'll have your information anyways. Do you have anything better to do?
What do you think, Sam? Yeah, it doesn't really look like we have anything better to do. It's not dangerous, I'm fine with going. Fine, I'll talk it over with the rest of the team tonight. I'll have your answer tomorrow morning. That work?
Fine by me.
Hey, is it okay with y'all if I head out? Seems like you two have a lot to catch up on, and I don't want to be a third wheel. Yeah, sure. Have fun out there.
Try the meat honey sticks.
I mean, we've got to. I will definitely do that. Outside. Well, that was weird. Brad would like that story about the Atlas Mech thing. Wonder what he's up to. But first, we have to investigate everything again. Oh no, the man is gone. The strange man from before seems to have disappeared. Okay. And how's Holly? We're talking more bags. Oh, hey, it's you again. Ah, you said your name was Holly, right? That's me. So, what's up? Oh, not much. Hey, I was wondering, how did you and Leanna meet? Oh, you know. Leanna says that so often. Is it a saying that just exists in this town? Oh, you know. Helpful. I mean, I can't really criticize I say that all the time. Meat honey, get your meat honey here. Hi there, I'm Gus. How can I help ya? Oh, hey, you're the guy that Jake told me to talk to. Oh, yeah. Jake's my favourite customer. Every night he shoves $5 under my door, and the next day I go over to his and throw a box of meat honey through his window. I guess I should probably just knock on his door, but I tell you what, I've never seen the guy. I'm not sure I want to either. I'm sure he's fine, but it's better to leave some things as a mystery, you know? Yeah, I guess so. Anyways, want one of my famous meat honey sticks? Sure. Ah, finally someone with taste. He prepares a stick of meat honey and passes it to Sam. No charge to my new favourite customer. And also only customer today. How do I make a living like this? The Gorbies are so hungry all the time. They need so much food. I'm sorry to hear that. Sam takes a lick of the meat honey, grimaces and walks away. Bizarre abstract sculpture. Something about it makes Sam shiver. Ooh, hello. Something making you uncomfortable, murderer? Preempting, Saren, calm down. Yeah. A couple of people look over at Sam curiously. He fakes a smile and looks down. What the fuck? How long have you been able to do that? Oh, wow.
I've just been waiting for the right moment to spring it on you. And seeing as you've just embarrassed yourself in front of a crowd, I think I'm doing my job pretty well, if you ask me.
No, not your speed? Okay, fair enough.
What, making me miserable? Singling me out? Exactly. I'm malignant. I'll just keep getting worse and worse until...
Hey man, you okay? Huh? Oh, yeah, thanks. I'm fine. I'm fine. A dog. Come here, boy. Sam pets the dog. Everyone just gets to pet the dog. There's a small crowd in front of the band. People listen to music, dancing, all that. Yeah, I don't know what to do there. And the band themselves? Playing Meatboard Labour Anthem. Stays a while. Sam stays a while and listens. Stay a while and listen. I can't do a voice. A couple of lines of the song spring to his mind, but he doesn't know the rest, so he keeps quiet. Something about it tugs at the edge of his heart in a way he doesn't fully understand, and won't for a while. There's an almost bittersweet feeling to hearing a song about triumph after a week like this. Eventually he turns away. Still want to know what this person's deal is. Although, to be fair, that person would be me, usually. Sam knocks on the door. After waiting for a minute. Hello? What? Forget I said that. Anyways, what's up? Oh, I was just wondering if you wanted to walk around together, Sam. You know, see the sights? Sure. Could take a breath of fresh air anyways. Great! Let's go! A few minutes later. So, what do you want to do first? I'm good with anything. How about you take the lead? Show me around town. I do my best. Holly, the shopkeeper, yeah.
Hey, I think I remember you two from earlier. And some potpourri?
What's potpourri?
So you know how everything smells horrible all the time?
Well, yeah. There you go. Here's your answer to what happens to all that meat outside in the sun. Everything smells horrible all the time.
This stuff makes it smell different.
What, like a different kind of bad?
Kinda.
Sure, I'll take a bag. Can you split a 20?
Sure.
I've never understood potpourri, if I'm honest. Strange man from before has disappeared. Damn, I guess that guy's gone. I was gonna dare you to poke him and everything. Yeah, that's a what? You know, make sure he's still alive. Well, I guess he was if he walked away. Or maybe he was a ghost. Lamau. What? You know that thing you say something sometimes? Lamau? Lamau? Do you mean Lamau? Yes? Oh my god, you dork. Brad playfully hits Sam on the arm. Sam rubs the spot on his arm, smiling. His fingers linger just a little too long before he realizes what he's doing. Let's get going. Ah, these two are so cute together. And the shack? See Cass and Jake talking inside. Do you know Cass has a brother? What? No way. That's him in there. Whoa. What was he like? He was kind of weird, very dramatic. You'd like him though. He had a lot to say about the big Mac up there. Sam points upwards. Oh, cool. Let's go see Gus. Meat honey, get your meat honey here. Hi there, favorite customer. How can I help ya? Can I get a fucking And that's me in every fast food place there has ever been. Oh, what? Meat and honey? Thanks for asking. Unfortunately, we're currently out of meat honey. I could check in the back for some burger, but I think we're out of that too. Oh damn. I could order some meat honey for you if you want. Nah, it's okay. Well, that was very strange. Bizarre abstract sculpture. Something about to make Sam shiver. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, what do you think this thing is? Somebody getting hurt. I don't know, let's go do something else. Okay. Dog? It's a dog! Hey, what was that with that thing Liana said earlier? Oh, about me being a dog? Yeah. Wasn't mean, was it? No. It's an inside joke. I'll tell you later. Okay. So, how'd it go in there? Oh, it was fucking weird, well. I don't know how I'm gonna make it through multiple days of pretending to be Lee's husband. Husband? Yeah. Well, maybe good news. We might be heading out of town on a quest for a couple of days. So, that's not as much of a concern. Oh, we're? Yeah, it looks like there's some weird stuff happening in the nearby forest and we have to go looking into it. Cass is going to talk about it with us tonight. Okay. And band? Brad, what are your thoughts on music? Sam seems lost in thought listening to the song. Hey, Sam? What's up? Oh, I just... Can I tell you something? Of course, dude. Huh. Which of these three big things should we say? Oh, wow. I kind of feel like whatever I try and say, it's not going to actually happen, but the game may call my bluff. I can't decide whether I want to do the love confession or not here. Ooh. Is this the time? I mean, the time was several days ago, so, you know, second best time is now. There we go. Sam feels Astra's ice-cold grip on his shoulders, their evil smile inches from his ear. Sam sighs. I'm having a really good time today. Me too. There's a small crowd in front of the band, people listening to the music, drinking and dancing. Now's your chance. Hey, Brad? Yes, sir? Do you want to dance? Sure. Brad takes Sam's slightly shaky hands and begins to dance. Neither of them are very good at it, but their joy is infectious. Here they are, having faced down the end of the world and come out the other side dancing. In a moment, a whole life happens between them, so much is expressed in this awkward dance. They become more and more ambitious, showing off to each other with something approaching flair. Brad tries to spin Sam, but loses control and launches Sam directly into someone.
Hey, which way are you going?
Sorry, Sam stops. Something about the voice is familiar. Slowly looks up and... Oh, no, that was not the voice. Jason? God, how did Jason sound?
Seriously,
Oh yeah, because he was loud and drunk. Sam? Holy shit, dude, what are you doing out of here? It's a long story. Gotta tell me all about it, man! Wait, do I know you from somewhere? What? No. Anyway, Sam, I can't believe you're here. Yeah. What are you doing here? Just to stop on my journey. Big city awaits, my friend. Been here for a few days, catching my breath before taking the elevator up to the highway. Wait, a few days? How'd you get here so fast? It was a long walk, but people on the way were pretty nice. I got harassed by this weird person in a mask, but other than that, I didn't have any problems. Were they wearing a welding mask? No, she was wearing this weird bird mask. I didn't know what was up with that. Well, y'all have fun. So glad to see you, man. I'm gonna go now. Oh, Brad. Well, I guess I'll see what Leanna's up to. No, first we will talk to everyone. Sam and Jason stand in the small crowd in front of the band. I should probably leave them be. Oh, mate. Is it just me, or have you all been playing the same song all day? One of the band members leans over.
We didn't have time to practice the ending to this song, so we've been looping around the middle all day. The things are so tired that the piece can't end until it's over.
Oh. I'm sorry?
Hell is empty.
One of my favourite quotes. The dog looks warily at Brad. Pet dog? Brad pets the dog. Arr! Bark! Okay, so you just said bark like how a human would instead of how a dog would.
What? Shit, I mean... Bark! Bark! Bark!
Okay. And the statue? Looks like a sacrifice. He turns away. And Holly?
Hey, I remember you from earlier. Thanks for buying some of my stuff. People haven't been as interested as I'd have hoped.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay, this isn't my main gig. Sorry if this is personal, but are you and Leanna close?
No, this was a bad idea to begin with. Yeah, but we're not in a relationship or anything.
Oh, huh. I just need to know if she's doing okay. She acts like she's all surface, but she's surprisingly good at hiding her hurt.
I don't think she's doing well. I don't know if coming back here was good for her, to be honest. No offense.
No, I get it. Thanks for telling me the truth. I can tell.
Yeah?
One of the things that growing up with Lee made me good at.
I care a lot for all of these people. Finally alone for a moment, Brad sighs and sits down. Fuck. I could swear I heard that guy's voice before. Jason's going to turn out to be a fascist, isn't he? I guess he's from Sundown too. Maybe I saw him around. His face isn't familiar. Just then, something glints in the grass. Wait, what's this? He digs around for it when... Ow! Fuck! His finger starts to bleed. He draws his hand back and looks closer at the ground around him. The ground is littered with shards of broken glass. Weird. Weird indeed. Looking on Cass and Jake. Let's not disturb them. Okay, maybe don't. Go and talk to Gus, our favourite person in this town. Meat honey, get your meat honey here. I'll take one. Thank you, man. Man. The end of the word is lost, as it so often is. That old... I don't want to actually ask your gender or anything, so I'm just going to mumble. And pretend we're being inclusive. The shopkeeper smiles and hands Brad a stick of dripping blood-red honey. I've clearly played too much of Fallen London and Sunless Seas and Sunless Skies that the phrase red honey has just given me this kind of knee-jerk reaction of nope. Thanks. Ah, the microaggressions. Leanna and Vi talking on the porch. I should disturb them. Brad takes a step towards Vi and Leanna when... I didn't think this would be so difficult for you. This is always where we were going. Just noticed Vi's hat and I kind of love that.
It's just hard, okay? I've never been good at goodbyes.
Mood.
Sometimes I feel like something's wrong with me. Like the harder I try to hold on to something, the quicker it slips away. And every goodbye gets harder.
Leanna... I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but nothing lasts forever. It all fades away in the end. The key is to take it all as it comes.
Seriously, that's a good hat.
We had a lot of fun. I'm really glad I met you. But now it's time to say goodbye.
Vi's radio lights up. A staticky voice comes through with instructions for her. She nods and mutters a response into the mic.
Speak of the sun, I better get going. Gotta get halfway to Tornado Valley by Brightfall, and the highway elevator leaves in a few minutes.
She kisses Leanna, smiles, and turns to walk away. Yeah, it's not going to end well. Leanna lets her walk away. She doesn't dare breathe until Vi's out of view. Finally, once the two are out of sight from each other, Leanna lets out a shaky breath. You okay, Lee?
Oh, hey, Brad. No. Not at all. I really saw something with her, you know? Looking back, I guess it was stupid. What, did I expect her to quit her job so we could move in with my mom? I guess she was right. It really was time to say goodbye. How you doing?
Ugh. Shit day.
Yeah.
Don't really want to get into it right now. Mind if we talk something about it tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. Hey, speaking of, did you hear anything about what's happening next?
Yeah, a bit. I think we're leaving tomorrow. Cass has the full plan. They'll be briefing us tonight.
It's getting late. We should head inside.
Surely. The two head inside as the bright gently falls. Rose is sitting in the living room, quietly humming to herself as she sharpens an axe. There's an aesthetic. Noticing that she has company, she sets the axe aside and puts on a smile. Hey, Peanut. And Peanut-in-law. Still need a nickname for you. You having a stroll? Yep. Extremely good, absolutely radical day. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, Leanna, who was that person you were talking to on the porch? All of these are hurting to press.
Just a friend. She's heading up to Tornado Valley now.
Oh, is that so? Hope she stays safe. Weather up there is awful this time of year.
Weather up there's awful every time of year, Mama.
You ever go up there, either of you? No, ma'am.
Nah. Hey, Mama.
What's up, dear?
Do you remember the song you used to sing when I was young?
What about the green bear?
No, I meant one about home.
I think I know the one. I don't remember all the words, though. You might have to prompt me once or twice. You okay with that? Quick narrator's note, if you have your music turned off, now is the time to turn it back on. Well, the music has been very much on because I'm told it's stream safe. So, you know. You got it. It's about the ocean.
Someday we'll find our way home. Lay our backs down at the end of the road. Sea spray and sand in the air. Sigh of calm that we'll share. We will become like the tide, flowing with freedom that we've been denied. Ocean pull with the days. Moonlight will guide us on our way, and I'll be yours, and you'll be mine, and we'll be on our way. And I don't know where we'll go. We can leave or stay. Until we make our new home, we'll fight together or on our own. Journey's end will be ours. We will put back the stars. And I'll be yours, and you'll be mine, and we'll be on our way. And I don't know where you'll go. You can leave or stay.
That was actually a bit emotional here. That was a special moment. Just seeing everybody fade in and out around, coming and going. I don't know why that just, I felt that. After making plans to venture into the forest and discover the source of the creatures lurking there, everyone finds a place to settle down to rest. Cass sleeps fitfully on an old, lumpy recliner. They have the same nightmare they've had every night for days. Blood-soaked antlers, the crossed claws, the winding road, the once-dead giant pillar of flame. Sam and Jason sleep next to each other on a futon couch. For once, Sam's dreams are quiet. I swear, if you give up on Brad for your old, possibly fashy childhood friend, I swear, don't do it, Sam. Brad and Leanna sleep in her old bedroom. Brad sleeps on the floor on a sleeping bag. He dreams of flesh and concrete, an old broken down building, a hole in the ceiling. Leanna lies in bed, staring at the ceiling. She feels an awful tugging sensation inside of her. She doesn't know how to describe it. She goes around and around in her head trying to figure it out, but nothing sticks. Dreams are quiet because Sam's already making hurtful choices. Yep. Eventually she gives up and goes to sleep. She dreams of a wood chipper. The night passes silently. Party members fully healed. Yeah. In the morning, the bright shines green through the windows of the house. Cass, Sam, and Brad start packing up to head out. Leanna goes through the motions as well, seeming oddly subdued. Nobody speaks until Jason breaks the silence. God, your voice print just disappears out of my mind the moment you're not on screen. So, mind if I join you guys? Sure. Sorry, who are you again? Jason? Sam's best friend? Brad is not impressed. Can you fight? I taught Sam everything he knows. It's true. I don't like this. Come on, Cass, please. Fine, but he carries his own weight. Go get your things. We'll meet you under the Atlas. Yes! You won't regret this! Jason scurries off to pack up his Mac. Alright, if y'all are ready, let's head over. Cass, Sam, and Brad all pick up their things and head to the door. Leanna lingers behind. Lee, you coming? Fuck. What's up? I don't think I can. I'm really sorry, Cass. But I can't say goodbye to this place yet. Lee. I know what you're gonna say. Please don't say it. I'll be here when you get back. Will you keep traveling with us? I don't know. I guess we'll talk when we get back. Leanna starts to say something, but Cass is already out the door. Sam follows close behind. Brad looks back at her for a few seconds before leaving. Now, finally alone, Leanna starts to cry. End of episode 3. Woof! Who would have thought that... Who would have thought that this game about being queer and fighting the people who want to kill you, and in a world of decay, would be, you know, full of big emotions? Who could have possibly seen this coming? God, now this is making me really want to run a thing of, another tabletop RPG I've got, because there's always a billion TTRPGs that I want to run. City of Flesh. It's very much the same kind of vibe. Anyway, that unrelated properties aside, that has actually taken us nicely to time, so I'm going to click save and quit. And do the wrap up now. This has been... Like, I was expecting these games to be a thing I would enjoy, but this is really good. So yeah, thanks everybody who's watched. Thanks for staying to the end, means a lot. If you've... Thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you've been watching, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent, the House of Hubris. That's SERASENT. You'll see it on the title card in a second. And I'm streaming every Tuesday. Why did I forget for a second? Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 2 PM British time. That is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific. Other time zones are available. And I will be finishing... I would guess finishing this next time, because, I mean, we played 3 episodes, and if it's still 6 like the first time, then probably finishing it next time. But anyway, we're continuing this until it's done. And then we will move on to something else. Might be another one of the series I was proposing before, because this has not turned out to be as long as I thought. Don't know why I thought it'd be longer, if I'm honest, but here we are. Anyway, so, tune in for those. If you want to be notified when I do go live, throw us a follow. Always good. Doesn't cost you anything, and lets you get notified whenever I'm around. Also, if you do miss anything, you can get VODs on my Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact, or about 2 weeks after they air, you can go to my YouTube. That's it's youtube.com/user/rf191999, or click the handy dandy link down there-ish. It says VOD archive. And that's got all my VODs back to the start of the channel, which is now officially over a year ago. And again, they're updating every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so throw us a subscription over there, and you get hot, fresh VODs in your feed 3 times a week. And I think... what's the date today? Yeah, tonight... well, actually, I think they've been going up throughout the day. The anniversary stream we did last month has been going up on the YouTube now that I've finally banished the editing gremlins. And I know I would say this because it's my stream, but a couple of the segments of that are particularly choice. So check that out. What else? If you feel like me having emotions about queerness and meat is somehow worth your monetary support, you can, of course, cheer or subscribe on the Twitch, but you very much don't need to. Just turn up and hang out and have fun together and be good people. And really, that's all any of us can ask for, isn't it? And yes, Si, just for you, sleep is good. I should probably do it more, although maybe at more reasonable times, says she, who got out of bed at 4 in the afternoon yesterday. Yeah, and if you want more of me generally rambling / posting memes / shouting for engagement into the void / stream notifications, you can check me out on Twitter at Waruce, that's WARUCE. And I don't have any other projects to plug at the minute, so with that, I think we're done. So yes, see us again on catch us again on Thursday for the rest of this, probably. And otherwise, love you all, and I will see you all later.